this. Don't trip, right? Don't trip.
That's no pressure there whatsoever.
Well,
now, am I supposed to do something special with this pillow?
Oh, heaven knows. Sit on it, put it behind you. Yeah.
Put it between your legs, cross your legs. I know how this works. Okay, hold on. Let me get this figured out. Okay.
Can we talk?
I just want, you know, when women just drape themselves, like, I'm not a draper.
You know you are typecast in this movie.
You know what, the first part? Yeah.
Because you play a terrorist who has to enter a beauty pageant.
A terrorist?
A terrorist. you play an FBI agent who's trying to catch a terrorist.
Yeah.
So you enter this beauty pageant, and you have to be one of the girls.
Yes.
So you have to go through all of the different things to make yourself beautiful and glamorous, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But in real life, listen. In real life, I remember we talked to you. You were a tomboy when you became a movie star. So did they do all of that to you? Did they say, fix your hair, do your lips, learn how to sit with a pillow?
Well, you know, you kind of practice every once in a while, but I'm telling you, the minute you walk out the door, it just all goes to pot. It's just, it's inbred. I am who I am. No,
you are a reluctant movie star.
Yes. No, but it's fun to dress up. I think all girls at some time in their life enjoy the process of dressing up, changing. We always feel that if we want to make our life better, we change our hair. I mean, it's, you know, I can't tell you how many times scissors have not helped. So, you know, you just, I like playing with it, but not living in it. You know?
But you've always been such a natural. The way you live your life. When you did Speed, it was a great hit. Then there were some that weren't so great. Instead of whining about it, you said it's the best thing that happened to me.
Yeah, I mean, I like everything that's happened to me, and you know, I would prefer it, you know, have happened at different times or when I was more prepared for it. But I just think that if the things that weren't as fortunate, I don't think anything is a mistake. If they hadn't happened, I wouldn't have a better outlook on things. You know, you just sort of, I think, getting knocked around a little bit is exactly what we need, because you find things in yourself that you didn't know you had. So.
You're not just acting in this film, you're producing it, so it really means a lot to you.
Yeah, it just, I'd always wanted to make a film that made people laugh. I always wanted to be in one, selfishly. So I think in a way I wanted to ensure that I could do all the things that I wanted to do. It was all about me.
Speaking all about you, what have I said to you backstage just before I walked out?
Which part?
I said, do you have a boyfriend?
No, you said, do you still have a boyfriend?
Do you still have a boyfriend? Yeah.
Like, I lose them all the time. So do you still have one, or do you looking for one now?
When I saw you the last time, you were sort of in or out.
But now you're out.
Let me start this again. So you play a terrorist.
You're a terrorist who loses a boyfriend. That's great.
You now have a boyfriend.
Yeah, isn't that an amazing thing?
But what I'm really... Can I bring the ladies up? What I'm trying to say is...
Yes, what are you saying, Barbara?
What I'm saying is you've never been married. You want to have children. And you've never really found the one, at least to my knowledge.
I found ones at the time.
Oh, and so now this is this the one at a time? Or?
I like to go one at a time. It's a lot of work. When you get 4 or 5.
Forget that I ever asked you this question.
Yeah, I think, you know, I mean, I've been very lucky in that department, in the department of finding wonderful people in my life. And I think, you know, as you grow, things grow or they grow apart. And, you know, I'm really happy where I am. I'm really lucky. Really, really lucky.
Are you concerned at all, saying to yourself, I should get married, the biological clock is ticking? That's not one of these things.
No, because when it's right, it's right. And I want to do it for all the right reasons. And I'd like to do it once. I'd like to be a great parent. I'd like to be able to do all the selfish things that I want to do. And I get to do them. Every single day I find I've done it. Now I have no desire to do whatever that was again. And I would love to be the kind of parent that I'd always imagined I could be. And that's also as a partner, as a wife or as a girlfriend. I'd like to be present, you know. So.
You had very unusual parents. Your father is still alive, yes, and your father, I know, helped you build houses. You're quite a father.
Everything I get into, he has to help me fix. He basically is the fixer. He's the cleaner-upper.
But both of your parents were kind of, in a sense, like gypsies. One was an opera coach, one was an opera singer.
Yeah.
And I know that your mother passed away this year.
Yeah, she passed away in April.
It's going to be a tough Christmas.
It'll be a hard Christmas, but the amazing thing about all of this, which I don't know how many people, you know, you deal with an illness for a long time, you feel in a way blessed, because some people lose people in an accident, or it's an immediate thing. It's not something that you have time to plan or discuss or to get to, you know, say the things or heal the things. So in a weird way, we had 5 years to fix and hear everything and to introduce and to, you know, remind, and it was almost like we were given that blessing, and that's the way we look at it. So Christmas will be a hard one, but you know, it's not that she's gone. It's just that I don't have to buy presents for it.
Oh, Sandra.
She had expensive taste, boy, let me tell you.
I adore you. You know, you are special and funny and dear, and all my pals want to come out. Talk about Miss Congeniality. I'm not sure you'll win that contest in real life because you're too outspoken. No. But everybody wants to talk to you. You're a special lady. We'll be right back with my pals and Sandra Bullock.
Think you better slow your Mustang down. Mustang Sally now, baby.
Part, is that you?
20 minutes rest. I have gel in my hair. I haven't slept all night. I'm starved and I'm armed. Don't mess with me. Whoa. I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm good.
Every single man in the theater was drooling after that scene. In fact, all the women were drooling too. Anyway, that was a scene from the new comedy Miss Congeniality, and we're back with the star, Sandra Bullock. So, Sandra, your impression of beauty pageants in the film changes. You go from despising them to actually finding some redeeming social value to them. What do you think of beauty pageants?
I wasn't really big on them, probably because I could never win one, but I did do one in college, the Flu Cure Tobacco Queen Festival. The Flu Cure Tobacco Queen Festival. Yeah, all the drag queens in our dance department had all these great Bob Mackie gowns, and so it was just like this, educating Rita, teach her how to walk, put her in a gown, and I still lost. I mean, I had...
Against the drag queens?
No. No, the drag queens dressed me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't know enough about tobacco to pull it
You
off.
weren't even runner-up?
I wasn't even a runner-up. I think I got like third runner-up or something, which is no runner-up. There's no such thing as third runner-up. Not that I've seen it. I lost, big time. Thank you.
So maybe not a beauty queen winner, but you could have been a singer, because I understand you've been singing since you were a little girl, followed after your mom, sang in an opera.
I can't sing a lick.
That's not true.
I can sing not at all. At all.
But you sang in a movie, you wrote your own...
Poorly. If you remember, I sang poorly in the movie. But I love music, but my parents were such amazing opera singers that it kind of intimidates you when people are that loud around you. It just kind of, it's like a, it's a lung thing, and it was just too much. And I just kind of went my own way.
You know, you are just such a regular person, and this is the coolest thing in the world. You know, it's that Sandy thing going on. And 3 years ago, you left La La Land and moved to where regular folk live and good food is. Austin, Texas, baby. I'm telling you.
That's a good place.
I mean, do you miss La La Land at all?
Well, I mean, I'm still in La La Land, and whenever I have to work, you just fly. But you fly in that morning, do your stuff, and leave, by the end of the afternoon, and you're at home for dinner. So I'm lucky because I have the best of, right now, I can do whatever I want, and it's a good balance for me.
Why there?
I went on a road trip, and I was going to move to New Orleans because of the music. Because I just love the sort of wildness and sort of free-spirited, gypsy-like atmosphere, as we talked about earlier. And I don't know, and I landed in Austin, and I was just shocked. I'd never been to Texas, and I had no idea any place could be like this. It's very liberal, Austin, the university town, the music. It's got all kinds of stuff going on that sort of keeps you...
But not Hollywood, not New York.
What about...
You don't want to live in Hollywood?
I have a place here in New York.
You do?
Yeah, I always had from my waitressing days. I kept a place.
Was it rent control?
No, New York. No, I gave that one up for something with windows. But like I said, I have the benefit of doing both right now, and it works really well for me right now. And
And I read that if you were not an actress, you wanted to be an architect, and that you've been fixing houses and toilets and all this stuff.
And all that kind of stuff. Yeah, fixing toilets.
Tell us about that.
Tell us about your toilet. Let's see, it's a Kohler, and it has a turbo flush, which is good when it's 1.5 gallons. You need the extra help.
Well,
that's why I put them in there.
Information.
But you didn't know that.
That's very interesting.
That's there to help everything else go away.
Did you build your house in Austin?
Yes, I did. Been building. Yeah, it's a process. But I just like it's like sculpting. I'm not an artist or a painter, but I kind of feel like that's my art in a weird way.
It's creative work.
Yeah, I can't for the life of me put a table or a rug down or figure out what to do with the pillow, but I can build a room. That's you guys can go to therapy on that one.
We talked earlier when you and I were talking about disappointments and how it made it. But you said very often that you're a very bad celebrity, that success movie star success is very difficult for you.
Yeah, I admire those people who I just see and they wow me. You go into the room and they have this comfortable nature in this insane environment. They really feel okay about being the center of attention and working a room and stuff like that. I feel like if I work a room, something's gonna fall off. So it's just, you know, I never feel like I'll have it together on the entire walk across the room. And I kind of like sitting back and watching people more than I do having them watch me, which is, I think, a disappointment to people sometimes. You know, you want to have, you know, people go out and be dressed and photographed with other celebrities and work it, and I just would rather sit at home. I go into a panic when I think about having to go to, like, a premiere. I would miss them before I...
Now that all eyes are on you right now, listening to everybody.
Yeah.
Ask me to do something for us.
Oh, don't make me do that.
You know, what was I going to ask you to do?
The armpit thing. She makes me do it
no,
every time.
No. Christmas is coming up.
Yeah.
And even though you say you don't sing, we will all help you. We will all do jingle bells.
No.
Will you do it if we all do it?
No, because I know what you'll do.
I want you to we'll all do it together.
She's going to panic. Okay, what if I don't know all the words? I don't.
How can you forget jingle bells?
I choose not to sing them when it happens.
Do it in German. Don't you speak German?
Yeah, but I'm not going to sing. They don't have jingle bells. What's the translation for jingle?
Will you all sing too?
All
you
right,
ready?
here we go.
1, 2, 3. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. That's not so bad, is it?
Oh, what fun it is to rush in one
You're going to continue singing while I sing. Sandra Bullock, thank you so much for coming. I have to do this. Let me do my job. Don't forget to check out her new movie, Miss Congeniality. She is absolutely adorable. It opens today in theaters everywhere, and we will be right back.